Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here.
Look, it's a run defence is this like.
He gets big! That's really well cleared. Pinches it off him. That's Valverde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get... And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Quarter of an hour played. Akpro, neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's away. Castrovilli. Now it's Messi. Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. Big header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Changes him with that pass.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, good-looking ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde. D'Ambrosio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. And through to the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Akpro. Now it's Messi. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Deftly away. Messi. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He'll try to keep this alive. And now they can spring out of defence. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Valverde. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball. Valverde! We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Caicedo gets across and deals with it. Castrovilli and Akpa. Kimmich could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! Castrovilli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that should get the job done. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Oyarzabal. Hits one! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Played back in. Akpro. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That is good alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Robertson. He has found the way through. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol per il Milan, assegnato al 63esimo minuto, numero 18, Messi!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, there's the clearance. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's a key interception. That's Valverde. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Jimenez. Aim forwards. No, that's been intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Time and again they are repelled. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Keita. Akanji does really well to win the ball there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oyarzábal. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Keita.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kimmich. That is lovely. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Played into space out wide. Valverde.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sini. Castrovini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he put it away? Messi! They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award.
doing your miles gone, doing everything we can. No le vamos a bajar, no le vamos a bajar, no le vamos a bajar, no le vamos a bajar.
Milan going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Valverde! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde! Now it's Messi. Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he gets rid in a hurry. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. That's Valverde. The ball's gone astray. That's tidy. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, that wasn't far away. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson. He's in plenty of space here. Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Robertson is the guilty party there. That's headed upfield. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde, and he's managed to get free. Hits one! Goal, Milan! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's the Rhone. Zappacosta. Zappacosta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's found support out wide. That'll be a throw. Now it's Kimmich. Oyarzabal. Approaching the half-hour mark. Passes short and sharp. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score. He's having a go! Oh, bang on target. Milan have their second corner now. Messi goes short. That's very neat. And the shot! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pasalic providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caicedo. Oh, it's come loose. He's tried one. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Kimmich.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Kimmich. No way through. This might spell danger. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kimmich. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kolasinac. City, and that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Pasalic. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Dulu. Distributed tidily. Lookman. He's had it taken off him. And he's intervened well there. And he's away. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, nearly. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. De Ketelaere. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He could be in here. He's through, and Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Dulu. So we've reached the hour mark. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
De Ketelaere. Retegi. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Shot could be on. In with the challenge. Out of play for a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's the chance to counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oyarzabal. Kolasinac gets across to intercept that. Zappacosta. Zappacosta proves just a little bit too strong. Lookman. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's Quadrado. He has found the way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oyarzabal. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No way through there. Oyarzabal. That's Valverde. Great work on the overlap. And the keeper's in command.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Belts one. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 17.
Atalanta are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Ball is over the line. Dulu. Chimsiti. And it's Quadrado.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. control. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kimmich in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Quadrado did just about enough to come out on top there. And he's had a hit. And that's off target.
Il quarto uomo indica
City.
2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Kolasinac. Kolasinac. And it's Kolasinac. And we're done. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business.
Game eFootball 2024 memberikan bisa berupa koin di game eFootball 2020 menggunakan stick. Jika kalian arahkan analog sticknya ke kanan, itu nggak bisa ya. Caranya kalian bisa klik start, lalu masuk ke inbox. Jika ingin klaim semuanya, kalian bisa tekan segitiga.
Letting love and lead the way. Going up, escalator. Make it better. That's my manner. So see you later on an escalator. Going up. Look, 난 필요 없어 navigate. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just.
I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe. She's a ghost, and the truth is impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck. Got me. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck.
Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through. Yeah, 'cause you're old news now. 'Cause you're old news now. Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Balik lagi di Holland Gaming. Hari ini kita akan membagikan tutorial dulu pemain. Nah ini kan. Nah,
J'ai retrouvé le sourire quand j'ai vu du mal. T'es tellement complet, le si j'étais prêt, même dans un sommeil éternel. Même dans un sommeil éternel. J'étais censé t'aimer, est-ce que je
Sou vaqueiro, marajoara, esses olhos de coque se encontram com o meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Uma cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro, perfume no vento querer espalhar. Veneno, veneno, veneno pinga da boca daquela cobra. Oi, tava me olhando, mudinho, olhei pra ela e digo: sou vaqueiro, marajoara, esses olhos de coque se encontram com o meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Uma cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro, no perfume no vento querer espalhar. Veneno, let me go to the rhythm of carimbo. From Pará to Sampa, no, the rhythm don't let me go. Veneno, let me go to the timing of the tempo. Close my eyes, I'm so high, no, the rhythm don't let me go. Veneno, veneno, veneno pinga da boca daquela cobra. Oi,
Subway burger. Yeah, it's already yours. Daydreaming, keep daydreaming, daydreaming, daydreaming. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching. I ain't gotta repeat or keep on preaching, but the gig is up and it's time to go. Time to change your life, time to take control. Who knows? Only you know what the future holds. Yeah, we from the same mold, but you own your soul. So this world is yours, no, this world is mine. Cause I stay on my grind. Let me remind you, time waits for no one. Clean up my home and then get my hair done. Feeling good, time to do and be greater. Tell your friends you'll hang later. Fresh out the incubator, been cooking up. Keep my eye on the prize and my bookings up. Things looking up, shining down on me. And I don't ever let nobody talk down on me. Cause my mama told me that I'm the best. And if you feel the same, say it with your chest. Set my goals, then I manifest. I just set my goals, then I manifest. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Daydreaming, yeah. You gotta believe it. Daydreaming, and you will receive it. Daydreaming, it's already yours. Daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it. Throw your hands in the sky, make it clap 2 times. Take 2 steps back like press rewind. Then do a spin if you're feeling fine. Now grab your friends and lose your mind. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching. It's already yours. Keep on daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it.
And did I hear you say we're made for each other? Breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're warmer than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting that I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. We should live in Hollywood, talking late night snacking. I wanna sleep well, I wanna sleep well. Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. It's just a pillow talking, but you know that I mean it when I say that I'm locked in. Darling, you're my everything that I. Never in my wildest
welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kim Min-jae does really well there, strong defending. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Great hit! Sini gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Musiala. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Casado. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Real chance here! Lewandowski is flagged offside. And it's Lewandowski. Dyer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Sini. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Musiala really struggling to influence the game. Shapes to shoot! And he's gone looking for safety. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe. And the header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's picked his way through. Yamal! What a be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kimmich. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And Kim Min-jae. And it's Guerrero. Smoothly does it. Musiala. And it's Goretzka. Oh, that's well spotted. Looks to go up and over. Now it's Sini. Played with speed from back to front. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goretzka. Kimmich. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're underway again. Kimmich. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. And here's Lewandowski. Griezmann. Up he goes! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A case now of complete control. Kim Min-jae, Dyer, Lima, Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres, Pedri, gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And Araujo nicked it back promptly. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goretzka. So we've reached the hour mark. Martinez gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Griezmann delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Ferran Torres. Pedri. Nicely spread. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. He is, and the shot! Elise. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Not the most accurate pass.
Bayern Munich are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
He's had a shot! No way through there. The ball has bounced loose now. Elise. Now it's Kane. Now it's Lima. A searching ball that into space.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Foot in. Lima. Elise. In with the challenge. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Kane. Kane gets through. Real chance! And somehow he kept it out. Olise plays it short. Sane stood his ground strongly. Lima. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite.
Manifest my destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around. Feel the love all around. And the spirits all around me. Feel the energy surround me. I just wanna spend my days just to sit in the sun. Riding on a higher wave, I'm not coming down. As the
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's nice. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Griezmann! Pedri. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Played right into his path. And back in possession and ready to go again. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a hit! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Ferran Torres. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Has a go! Zakaria. Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. He rises! Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Zakaria.
Monaco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attack.
Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Caio Henrique. Minamino. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's got away. He's had a shot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri! And that would have been some goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1. And the shot! Well, now it's a rate. That could spell trouble. They've got to be quick to recover this. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Griezmann plays it short. Now the finish! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And one more try! And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Mbappe. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. And here's Griezmann. Chooses to go back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared without hesitation. He's a sharp little ball here. It's anyone's ball now. And for a moment, time stood still. This possibly the last play of the half. Griezmann with the short one. And it's Griezmann. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Akliouche. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zakaria. And Kera. Barcelona are still that goal to the good.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, easy pickings there. No, again, there's no way through. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone. Après 61 minutes de jeu par le numéro 19.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Griezmann. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Mbappe, Lewandowski. Caio Henrique. Zakaria. And it's Kumpullll. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Zakaria. Well read, nice interception. Single, aim forwards. Akliush. That looks a good ball through. There's the hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining though.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No, he's not getting past him there. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
Yamal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ferran Torres. The muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that was never going to make it. Single. Akliush. Now it's Lewandowski. Kera. Here's Zakaria. Caio Henrique. Minamino. He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. And we're done. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it's...
There is truth without fear. The truest thing I ever did. I'm hoping you're near. The truest thing I ever
Well, this competition has already provided us with so much drama, and there are so many teams still vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman. Mbappe. Bellanova. De Ketelada. Pedri wins the duel this time. Now it's Lewandowski.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Bellanova. Ferran Torres. Griezmann. And here's Griezmann. And that's not going to reach. De Ketelada. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great ball. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol per il Barcellona.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Numero 11.
Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. He could be in here. Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's neat. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lewandowski. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Ferran Torres! He can get that clear.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get rid. Driving forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lookman stood his ground strongly. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. City. Lookman. Lookman! Goal! Atalanta! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Atalanta go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Griezmann! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Pasalic. Dulu. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Dulu. And the Ketelara. And that could set him on his way. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he stuck it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Here it is, crossed in. Pasalic. The Ketelara. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! He's got a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Goalkeeper's ball. pinches it off him. Fiddles it through. Can he put it away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Zappacosta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pass somewhat off target. De Ketelaere. That's a shade optimistic. Yamal. Now Mbappe. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Griezmann. Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Corner given. Lookman goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good spread. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kubasi. Griezmann.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Araujo. Kubasi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe. Belanova. And they've got rid.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Griezmann powering forward here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kolasinac did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a goal! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Looking for the runner. Mbappe. De Ketelaere gets a foot in here. Kolasinac. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set lose the sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I messed with so and so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties. Shook a guy might bore me. I come from that side of South where no fear was your uniform. Started dressing bright, reckon days look like a unicorn. But we was all wanted something. This is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set lose the sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I just shell it on the record. Tried to send a text, there was an error. I think I got the message. So many we got memories. Way before the. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. With so and so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties. Shook a guy might bore me. I come from that side of South. But we was all wanted something. This is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Amat, spread neatly. In for a header! It's a loose... Oh, what has happened here? And he'll shoot here! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That'll be a throw-in. Indonesia making an early change here.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Number 23, coming on the field, number 5, number 18, number 25.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. He is through here. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
He's had a go! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it That's criminal defending.
The goal scorer after 15 minutes is number 7.
Tunisia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good ball, shots up, hits one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's having a go! Real chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping! Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. And they've got rid. Indonesia have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's headed upfield. Pass somewhat off target. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Showing good feet. And he's had a hit. It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
2 added minutes
Oh,
has been
it's
indicated.
perfect chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it out wide. slices! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble cross.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Good back on the first 45 minutes.
Indonesia deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's good running with the ball. Pressing high and with could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?